Hey everyone, it's Lisa, and today is Sunday. My days are just all running together, and I hope you had a very Merry Christmas. I think we had probably one of the best Christmases ever. So today, I have so much to show you. It is overwhelming, and you know me, I have to tell you about it all. So what I've decided I'm going to do is just make videos, and I'm going to show you. I told you the other day that I had so much stuff, sent to me and everything that I didn't feel like I had time to show it all. Well, I'm going to just show a little bit of everything because I feel like I want to. I want to share it with you. And there are some things that I think you might really like. And we've really discovered some good things that way. And if there's someone out there that just doesn't want to watch, then they just don't have to watch. And but I've just got so many things I want to share. So what I'm going to do is I've got my little timer on. I'm just going to talk and show you things until, my time's up, and then we'll just keep on doing it until I get it all shown. Okay, so this is one thing I wanted to show you. I got this for Christmas from, I need to ask her how to pronounce it. It's either Galit or Galit. It's Galit, and she is the owner of Girlactik Beauty. And she sent me the sweetest. She is very personal and very sweet, and I have really enjoyed her products and getting to know her. And she said, Lisa the Fashionista, happy holidays, enjoy the new face glow. And this stuff, it's called Lustre. It is beautiful. It is the prettiest, and I've got my camera in a different, I hope you can see. You can see how rosy it is because it's just like this rosy type top I've got on. It is the most beautiful highlighter. I wore it to a party that night. And let me swatch it. It really is almost like if you're pale, it would be like a soft blush. There you go. Sorry, I'm going to have to get all the lighting and everything. I'm using my new laptop. You can see it. Get a tissue. See how much color it has back here. I've got something else on my hand that I want to show you, so that's kind of like throwing it off. But it is just gorgeous. Every bit as pretty, and I almost like it better than the Champagne Pop because I love the color. It's just such a romantic. It's almost like that sexy nude lingerie color or that perfect nude lip. I'm going to show you this because I've used it once and I brought it up here, and then last night when I got out of the shower I was looking for it and I remembered I had left it up here, and I had them shut the door because they were making noise, and now I see Sassy the cats freak out when the door is shut. So let me go let that light back a little bit too. Okay, one of my subscribers, Michelle, that lives in Raleigh, that I met at my Monkeys in Raleigh meet and greet, she sent this to me, and it is the Trader Joe's coconut body butter. And oh my god, this stuff is like, I told Brooke, it's like frosting, but it's so thick you're going to think. And the coconut smell is very light and genuine smelling. It's not like a synthetic over the top fake coconut smell. It's very, well, it's probably, since it's Trader Joe's, it's probably purified water, coconut oil. So it's probably all natural products. That makes perfect sense. Cruelty free. But anyway, Yvette had sent me some of this a long time ago, and we used it all. And it's one of those things, I will order a million things, but I, for some reason, kept thinking I was going to stop by Trader Joe's and buy some more. And so now that I've got this, and Brooke and I both love it so much, I'm not going to be without it. It's definitely not a skinny jeans type lotion. Like, you're not going to want to put it on and then try to slide on any leggings or skinny jeans, but it's perfect for me because I take showers at night. Both of us do. And so when you wake up, your skin feels so good, and it's just wonderful. So thank you so much, Michelle. I love this, and it reminded me how much I like it. And even if I don't want to stop by there, it's in kind of a weird, really busy place in town that I don't want to stop. So I'm just going to order it. I'm sure they have it. Luxurious body butter made with coconut oil, shea butter, and vitamin E. And that was super sweet to think of me. Thank you. Love something it. I ordered after my, you guys were so nice to me after that last tutorial. I almost did not post that. My eyelashes were wonky. They were on crooked. My eyeliner was a mess because you just don't see how messy things look with this bright light and you're not in your usual place. And I just felt like I wasn't doing that palette justice because I don't know. But anyway, thank you so much for, I don't think I had any, I think I only had a couple negative comments, which is not that big of a deal. But anyway, so after that day, I ordered this big, huge thing of La Mer powder, and it is only $65, which sounds like a lot of money, but look at the size of this powder. Not to mention the fact of how beautiful it is. It's almost like Hollywood vintage powder looking, to sit on your vanity. And I have been using it. I got it really quickly. I ordered it through Jamie at Nordstrom. I just called her and she has my info on hand and she ordered it for me because she had sent me the sample. But it comes with the puff, and I just cut off half of my little thing right there so it wouldn't have so much come out. And one thing that has really struck me about this powder as something different, and just goes to show you how light it is, I have been like sprinkling a little bit in this lid and using this brush, which I love for this because it's the Wayne Goss holiday brush. Does it have it's just this year's holiday brush that Beautylish sent me. Oh, it's like a bunny tail. And so I've been putting some in the lid and then like just kind of going all over, and it's feather light and it has not been leaving like a residue mark in the lid. So that goes to show you how light and non-cakey it is. It's just, I don't know how to even describe it because it seems like all other ones end up sticking or making a mess in the lid. I don't know. That just struck me as different. But it is different than any other powder. And if you will go on like Nordstrom or any of those and read the reviews, I'm not the only one that thinks so. And I always think for someone, people like giving negative feedback on an expensive product because, I don't know, I have just found that if you see an expensive product like this and it's getting like 4 and 5 stars, that's pretty good. So that's the brush that I've been using. And then I've been using this brush. I eventually want to get to where I almost have all Wayne Goss brushes, and maybe I want to try some of those Chikahodos. I was watching that sweet girl, what is her name? Tara Babies last night do a review on something else I'm going to show you, and she pulled out this brush, and it's expensive. It's a Chikahodo big powder face brush. I'll put the name of it down below. I've got it in my cart at Beautylish because it just, when she put her powder on with it, you could just tell it was a luxurious, wonderful brush. But this is the brush I've been using to put my powder on underneath my eyes. And here again, people have suggested that I try the Derma Blend. I've tried the Derma Blend. I've got the Makeup Forever. I've got, Bare Minerals. I've got the, which one I'm talking about, the Miracle Blur, not Miracle Blur, but the Bare Minerals Veil, whatever one that is. I've tried a bunch of powders and nothing has just, I don't know, like done the job, but not settled in my fine lines, and it's not an iridescent sheen. It's more of a, I don't know, it just glows. So anyway, and this is the brush I've been using, and it's the O2 brush. And I believe this might have come in that anniversary set. So, okay, before I get to the last thing, which is kind of perfect, I have plenty of time to talk about that. I did break down and get this. Brooke and I went yesterday. We all went to Brick's Pizza in our separate ways. I had something that I wanted to exchange at Banana Republic, which is going to lead into another little thing. And so we drove separate, and then John and Will went to go see Star Wars, which they loved it. John said it was the best movie he had seen in a long time, and Will loved it. And Will has not even, I don't even know if Will has seen the first Star Wars movies. I haven't. I have no interest in stuff like that. Matter of fact, I asked Brooke, I said, Brooke, do you want to go see it? Because if you want to, then I'll go. And she said no, she didn't want to see it either. So she and I went to Banana Republic, and we did a number on Banana Republic. They were having 60% off of their sale stuff, which was more, it was probably half of the store, if not more than half of the store. And I got some just really beautiful things. And I kind of bought some things that maybe I wouldn't have bought because, like I've told you before, Marissa Webb is one of my greatest. I love her style. I love her as a designer. I love just, if I ever want to be inspired, I can just go look at her Instagram. And she has been their creative director. She used to be with J. Crew, and then she came on with Banana Republic. And that is when I really started liking, some things at Banana Republic, because before then it was a little work, like more work attire, more conservative. And so you can see some of the things I got are really inspired by Marissa Webb, and she is going to no longer be there. She's going to be on their staff, like to add little input, but she's not going to have as much. She's not going to have like a collection. I think they're going to go back to more work related things. I don't know. I guess people probably miss that. And so it was her last little collection. So I bought a few things that really scream her name. And so I'm going to just do probably a whole separate Banana Republic haul. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow and just show you everything because I got some really, I'm going to show you one thing today, some shoes because I'm going to wear them today. But anyway, so after we did that, we went to Ulta because I needed to buy, I was through with my Pureology Strength shampoo and conditioner. So I bought one of those huge bottles, the liters of the Pureology Hydrate that I wouldn't have, but they were out of the smaller bottles. But they had the big liters on sale, 15% off with a free pump. And I knew that was something that Brooke, Will, and John even, yes, even though he's bald, he still shampoos his head and the little bit of hair he does have. I knew that we could all use that, and I knew I liked that. I can remember using that years ago. I love the way it makes your head like tingle. It's good for your scalp. So I went ahead and bought that. And we bought some other stuff, but I went ahead and broke down and bought this Gwen Stefani palette because so many of you have come back and told me, go ahead and get it. That, I've gotten it and I love it. And then I watched Tara Baby's review on it, and she was really impressed with like what really made me her review helped me change my mind is because every time I get one of these Urban Decay palettes, even my Naked palettes, I mean, they're okay, but they've never really wowed me like a Visart or some other palettes, with the smooth matte shadows. But when she was swatching this, she was impressed and said that they weren't like the typical Urban Decay shadows, that they were smoother. And so I decided to go ahead and get it. And it is beautiful. It's what I've got on today. I mean, you can see how smooth each color blended with the other color. And I did something today I haven't done in a long time. I used to, old school, always start off with a light color over the lid, just put something in the crease, put on liner, and go. Before YouTube days, before we learned about the outer V and all that stuff. So today I put on Skimp all over the lid. And I guess there's not a brush that's going to fall out of this. I put on Skimp all over the lid, and then I used Zone and to make a crease, and then I used this one, which is Anaheim, to darken it, and then I used Danger, which was a beautiful highlight color for someone like me that really doesn't want a highlight color. I really want it to be almost like a skin color, but I want it to soften that top line. It was gorgeous. And then I saw this at the very end, and I decided to darken after I put on my wings, darken it with this, and it just blended beautifully into it. I mean, so even if you're not into the frosty shades and stuff like that, and then I think I put Pop right on the inner corner. So just beautiful. No regrets at all. Here we go. I have a few minutes to talk about this. And luckily, I have used this now twice. It is the, goodness gracious, the Natasha Denona set. And Beautylish sent this to me. I have been kind of corresponding with Kara with Beautylish. I had asked her about the Kevyn Aucoin Skin Enhancer, which I still have not mastered that, but I haven't given it a really good shot. So this month I'm going to try not to buy any more foundations. I'm going to try to just really perfect the ones that I have. But we were talking about, I told her, I said, I want something with medium coverage. I said, I just have to have somewhat of a glow. And anyway, so when this came in, she just said, I think it will be perfect for you. So it is the 4-step system, and I will put the video where Natasha Denona, I love that name. I wish I had I love Anushka, Natasha, and let's see, my real name's Melissa, so I guess I could be Malishka. No, that one sounds kind of mean, like malicious or something. But anyway, um, so there's so many things, there's so many facets to why I love this stuff. So I'm going to start off with, like I said, I'm going to put, of course, the link to Beautylish down below, and on their website, it kind of explains how you go through the 4-step process and pick out the different things that you want. And I'm going to put her video where she explains the different steps. And then just as soon as Beautylish starts carrying her blushes and some of her other stuff, I'm going to order some other stuff because I'm so impressed with so many things in this collection. Okay, first of all, the primer that I picked is the Lifting Anti-Age Serum Primer. And it is exactly what I wanted. I told you the other day I've been using the Dr. Jart, but if I don't, it depends on the foundation I use over it. And I have to really be careful that I don't use too much. Otherwise, by, lunchtime, I look and it just looks like I have so much makeup on. It's just, I can tell. I think what happened is I was kind of concentrating on my pores, and then it just kind of, I put too much. Oh, hey, baby. Here's my girl. And, oh, she's so warm. And then I went to using my Hourglass foundation or primer again, and I've really always liked that. I've gone through a couple of bottles, but it just leaves something to be desired. It leaves like it's not substantial enough or something, but I do like it. This, it comes in a nice bottle here. I'm going to have to adjust my lights. I'm having to, with the new not webcam, I'm still using my Logitech, and it's very HD, but I'm using my new laptop, so I've had to make some adjustments, and so bear with me. But it comes with this neat lid that comes off like that, and you pump it on your skin. And the first day I made the mistake of using I've washed this a couple of times. I used the brush that they sent me, the Natasha Denona 22 foundation brush. And that's how it looks. It's kind of like, you guys love these brushes. I know everybody has loved those Sigma brushes and stuff. That's a flat top foundation brush. So the first time I used it, I put some on the back of my hand and put this in here and thought I was going to put it on with that. It is much more, well, it's more substantial than the Hourglass. And today I put it on with my hands, and I liked it much more. I feel like you can smooth it on better, and I just really liked it so much better with my hands. And I love that when I read about it, it's lifting, it's anti-aging, it's a serum primer, and it sets to a semi-matte finish. So even though it's not a pore minimizer or oil control, it still is what we need. It still creates such a good base for your skin. So love it, love it, love it. I mean, I really like this. Okay, and then the next thing that you use is the foundation. And I believe she has several foundations, but the one that I wanted, of course, was the Face Glow foundation. And that's the one that she is known for her glow. The Natasha Denona Glow. That is what it's all about. And so I was in between shades, so they sent me number 40 and number 42. And I am so thankful because it's perfect to mix the two. And the first day that I put this on, yesterday, I got this the day before Christmas, but Christmas I don't wear any makeup. I don't go anywhere, and I don't wear any makeup. So I enjoy just being around the house and just, I don't know, just enjoying the day as just, I don't know, just not worrying about anything but the reason that we're here, my family and stuff. So, and I usually don't even get really dressed. I just wear sweatpants all day. And Christmas Eve we dress up. Anyway, so yesterday after I applied my primer with this, I went to apply the foundation because when you put it on your skin, here I'm going to put number 40. It comes in a really cool pump like this. I don't want to waste it. And it just comes out like that. And so that's number 40. And let me do a little pump of 42 just to show you because there's a big tone difference. 42 has a lot more of a warm undertone, and then 40 has more of a, I would say, neutral undertone. It's almost like that reminds me the color of 128 by Makeup Forever, number 40, and then number 42 reminds me of the Laura Mercier Cashew Beige. So when you mix them, it's perfect. And I'm going to mix them, and I'm going to show you what makes this. These look like they are going to be just, they look like they're going to be like Becca, you know, the highlighting cream. Or what it really reminded me of at first was the Giorgio Armani, those fluid shears. It is the most beautiful foundation, so substantial. I mean, look at that. Very, very medium coverage. I don't know if you can see, and a real glow. And yesterday I wore it without any powder on top just to see what it would do, and it did not slide right off. It stayed just like that all day long. So I guess it's probably just a combination of the primer and the foundation, but don't think that it's going to be like that's fluid shears or any of those real liquidy things that you put in, what is the other one, strobe cream or something like that. It is not like that, or the Pearl by Becca. It is a true foundation. It reminds me of that one I used to love by Max Factor that was like a shimmery color, and everybody loved my makeup, and then as soon as they saw what I was using, they would go get it too, because it was in a glass bottle. For those of you that are as old as me will remember it. So love these, and I'm so thankful and appreciative that they cared enough to send me two of them because I couldn't decide. One of them was like light medium and one of them was medium. Love these. Okay, what I was going to tell you is yesterday I tried to apply it with this, and it's just too, I think it's because I had put the primer on in this. I today applied it a little bit with this, but mostly with my hands. So you'll just have to see which one you prefer. I think I'm going to enjoy using this for the next product that goes with the whole face glow thing, and it is this stick. This is number 101 Light, and I made a mess of it yesterday trying to put this daggone thing back in it. Let me get a. Well, Chanel, you gonna fall off? Let me try to. There you go. But she has like her own like beauty blender thing, and as soon as I don't know if Beautylish is going to carry that, but I want to get that. Yesterday I applied this with the beauty blender. You just bounce it on there and then bounce it on the tops of your cheeks. Today I used, no, I didn't use that. I used a little bit of this, and I just wiped it. It came right off with my I had used MAC brush cleaner on a napkin, and then I used, what other, was it just this? It might have been just this, because you can see the brush marks on it. I know I used a brush on it today. Might have been just this, and put it on just on the tops of my cheeks, and this is gorgeous. Let me swatch this for you. So much prettier than the NARS Multiple. I mean, no comparison. You know when you rub across the NARS Multiple, how it's kind of hard and you can almost feel, this is just creamy. It's almost like they've taken a cream stick, or I don't know, there's just no comparison. This is just creamy and it goes right into your skin, and you can't see it. There you go. And it just, no sparkle, it just creates a glow. It's like nothing I've really ever tried before. And okay, everything smells, it's not real strong. Doesn't bother me at all. It just smells almost like lotion or skincare to me. That's what it smells like. Yeah, it smells like just a lotion, a regular lotion. Okay, so I love that. There's going to be so many different ways I use this. I was thinking it would be good on eyelids too for like that wet look. And it's called the Natasha Denona Glow Cream Shimmer Face Glow. It's awesome. Okay, and then the next thing in her system that you use is the After All Over Glow Body, Face and Body. Let me try this again. All Over Glow Face and Body Shimmer in Powder. And that is in this package. You can see I've gotten them messy. And I hope I don't forget to tell you something I really want to tell you. But anyway, and this is just gorgeous. It is a beautiful, beautiful shimmer powder. Yesterday I used it with a different brush. I'm not sure which one I did. I think it was the Hakuhodo brush. And it has so much color, it almost created like its own contour. And today it did too. You can see that's all I have on. I don't have on any bronzer, anything. Just this with this. And I used this brush that they sent me, which is the weirdest looking brush. It's the number 16. And she created it for the contours of your cheeks. The only thing is when I did it in this and then put it on my cheeks, it picked up the emollient product. So I'm not sure if that's how I'm supposed to be doing it. This is also like a blush brush for her two blushes that she uses. So I'll have to tweak what I end up using this for, but it is just beautiful. So you do it in your brush like that. And it's just like everything. It just, see how it creates a glow. It's not gritty, not shimmery. I can see all her feet. I see you making biscuits. And just beautiful. Even though it has that emollient stuff in there, it still did good. It still picked up powder and put it on so pretty. I mean, this stuff is amazing. It is beautiful. And then the last product is this. It is the Body Glow. That's what was getting me mixed up. If J-Lo does not use this, she needs to. This is the prettiest. And I don't have on anything today that really showcases it, so I didn't put it on as much as I did yesterday. But it is, she puts it on her model, and her thing is, it says shake well. I don't know if I shook it enough. But she says you can't have a glowy face and then have a matte neck and décolleté, and it dries, and it doesn't get on your clothes. It is the prettiest. I'll show you. Matter of fact, that is what was on my hands. Okay, this, I don't even need to show you. I'll still show you how it comes out. And you'll think, oh, it's just like, oh, you know, I'm queen of the buying body glows. You'll think, oh, it's just like everything else. And it just kind of disappears in your skin. And it doesn't really add like a color to your skin. Doesn't add like any of those scaly. Sometimes some of them add so much color, it almost looks like you have fish scales or something, or you have that iridescent look. It doesn't add that at all. It just makes your skin glow, and it dries. It's just spit all over the place. It dries. I mean, it is just beautiful. So I put it on the back of both of my hands so you could see it during this video. And you can see how the rest of my arms are pretty matte. You can see kind of you can see where I stopped it, I think, right there. But it's just beautiful. So if you are into the glow, this is definitely something you need to try out. And this is what I want to tell you. Yesterday, we were in a hurry to get out of here to go eat and do our thing. And Will wanted to go to GameStop and use some of his gift cards. Yvette had sent him a gift card. My brother and his wife gave him a gift card. And then he had, I think, one other one that he got, maybe from my brother. And so we were in a hurry to get out of here. And so I didn't put on any lashes. I just threw on some, I don't even know what eyeshadow I put on. And I put on these products, and I felt like I looked, you know, I didn't feel my best. And 3 times John complimented me yesterday. And the third time we were at Bricks. And I said, well, what is it? What is it that you think looks pretty about me? He said, well, your hair. I like that it's getting longer. Your hair looks good. He said, and even your makeup. And I thought that was so neat that he noticed. So it wasn't the lashes, it wasn't the eyeshadow. The only thing I did do different is I did put a little bit of because I noticed that the Natasha Denona look has a lot of times she'll put a lot of liner on the bottom. I had done that because I'd halfway thought about making a video, but again, things went awry and I didn't get to. And so it had to have been a lot of my face makeup, and it lasted all day. It did not slip off. I did not have patchiness. So I wanted to just let you look at my makeup today. It might be glowier than you want, but keep this in mind. I don't have any. The only powder that I put on was over my, I used Maybelline Dream Lumi under my eyes, and I used this little brush to put on some of the La Mer, and I think I did put on a little bit of La Mer like right here with that Goss brush, but I didn't put any powder like in my teeth, like right here. Probably, maybe I should have, but I really wanted you guys to see. Let's try. Let's put some La Mer powder on. I really wanted you guys to just see this foundation for what it is, and then here, let's put a little bit out here. So there you go. So I'll pick it up with this, and let's just see. Yeah, so that gets rid of that. You can see how this powder still doesn't get rid of your glow. It just tones it down some. And with this light in my cheeks, not too much gets rid of my glow on those. So that looks even better. Love this stuff. I've gotten so much good stuff lately. It's so much fun. I look forward to. I've been going on Pinterest and stuff and looking at different makeup ideas and stuff. So perfect amount of time. I'll just be able to edit some of this out and keep it. Oh, I used to try to keep it like at 15. Now my goal is 30. So I'm going to do a quick outfit of the day because I want to show you these shoes, and then I'll let you go. I just thought I probably should show you the shoe first, but it's these. And you guys remember I got a pair of holographic type shoes from J. Crew. They're the ones that Jenny Bird had, and I loved them and still love them, still have them. These are a little different. They're not, the ones from J. Crew were kind of like, had a blotchiness to them and a little bit more, I don't know, they were a little just different. I should have brought them up here to show you, but these are just like a silver holographic, and Marissa, she designed these. You can always tell because it's her like writing on the inside. That'll have something that says "Hello, soulmate" is what it says on the inside. And she is known for her shoes and wearing like strappy shoes and stuff. I tried to find a pair of Jimmy Choos that she was wearing forever, and I had Safu on the hunt, and we never could find them because they were older. So when I saw these, I snapped them up. They were $100 and some to begin with, marked down, and then 60% off of the sale price. So I think I got these for, they were either 30 something or right at $40, maybe 40 even. So love them, and I'm going to show them to you today. I'm scared to adjust that camera because I've got it to work with my other camera, but I just have on the Corey Emerson Slim Boyfriend jean. This top, I got this one and a navy blue. Beautiful little top. I got these a couple of weeks back at Forever 21 when I was in there with Brooke. And then my Chanel necklace, and then these are the shoes. And I'm not going to wear a jacket. It is very, very, it's going to be almost 80 today. And so this is it for today. Okay. If that outfit, oh, sorry, babe. If that outfit did not, say I'm at a different angle. Oh, gosh. I love my new computer, though. It is fast as lightning, which it's kind of like Tim the Tool Man, how he used to, you know, like make everything a hot rod. That's how John is with the computers. I've got, he put like all kinds of stuff in here, but the computer is a Lenovo, and I'll put the link to it down below, but I love it. But anyway, I'm having to get used to it, of course. My accessories, I don't have on any earrings. I didn't realize that till I got up here, and then I thought, well, I really don't need any. I've got all this other stuff going on. This was a gift from my friend Amy that I've met here on YouTube, and she's one of my subscribers, and Instagram and everything, and she sent me a wonderful box of just goodies, and I'm going to share some of those with you, but I wanted to wear this today. It's the Dean David Castle ring, and it's got the white stone. I'm not sure what the stone is. I will put it down below. I'm sure it's I can't remember what that is. And then this is what my parents gave me, It was my big gift. I told them I just wanted one thing, and I'm hot, so it's like stuck on my finger. But like I told you, they always go to these big shows, and they go to pawn shops and jewelry shows, dog shows, car shows, all that kind of stuff. They just like going out of town on the weekends and going places. And so I told her, I said, I just want one thing for Christmas. I want you and Daddy to pick me out a ring, because every time they've given me lots of jewelry in my life, and every time they get me jewelry, I end up, it's something that I wouldn't have chosen for myself, but I end up loving it. And so that this is what they gave me. And it is she got it at a pawn shop. So it's supposed to be diamonds and I believe aquamarine. Just a beautiful stone. Let's see if it's huge. And I love the way it sits up real high. It's gorgeous. I love it. And of course, she ended up getting me other stuff too. And I'll show you all that stuff. So I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. I hope this wasn't too in depth for you. I get hung up on the details sometimes. And I will see you real soon, hopefully tomorrow. Bye-bye.